Test, test, test. Sweet. Ooh. All right. Okay. What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother? I feel like it's a little too bright. All right. Looking good. Getting all my stuff set up a little bit. How are y'all doing tonight? Normally I do this in the intro scene, but I kind of forgot to hit the button. What's up, Review? How you doing, man? You reviewed anything interesting on the internets lately? Been playing into that LMU? Actually, I have played a little bit of it. The GOAT of 2025. I love that. It's only day 5, man. I got a long ways to go. Nope, no reviews. Yeah, I actually have been playing a little bit of it. Not a ton. Honestly, and the only reason I haven't played more of it is because I've got the league stuff starting back up this week. So I just feel like I got too much shit going on, you know? It's kind of where my head's at. But yeah, I got so many races coming up. I feel like once this charity race comes and goes, that'll be nice. I can kind of get that out of my head a little bit. But yeah, I need to practice for that a little bit. I'm going to practice for some races tonight. I think that's my plan. So I'm not going to do officials. It's not really the goal tonight. Kind of have a couple goals. I want to practice for some of these races that are coming up this week. And then kind of like a behind the scenes goal, I keep making little adjustments to my streaming setup. I want to see this VOD after the fact and make sure it looks good. I was really unhappy with my with the VOD from early this morning. It looked horrible, in my opinion. Like the racing, the gameplay looked really choppy. Like really choppy. So unfortunately, with the capture card, it's just not a perfect set, you know? It's just not a perfect set. Unfortunately, because I have ultra wide 1440p, the pass through and stuff, it doesn't, because it's ultra wide, it limits it to 100 hertz. I really don't want that. And then the projection mode really kind of sucks because it's better in game capture, of course, but then you don't get to see what you're looking at right now, right? Because that's not getting captured in game capture. So I'm back to the cloning of the primary display, hoping that is good, because I'm on, like, I was this close about 2 hours ago to just tearing down the whole 2PC setup. And then I thought, let me give it another shot. Because honestly, if it doesn't look good to you guys, or it doesn't meet my standards, what's the point? You know, like it is a painful process to run two machines, 2 keyboards, 2 mice, separate computer, you know, screens on different machines. It's like it's not simple. So the saving grace that it has is it does dramatically improve my ability to run the game. Like it is, I'm such a nut. I literally brought up 3 instances of YouTube videos. So one, all were at Sebring, to try to keep it as samesies as possible. But the first one was before I made the switch to 2PC, and then the second one was that first night where I got it all set up, and then the third was from today. And I went to the same spot at the same point of the track in the first lap. So similar condition, like hard conditions on the machine, but similar conditions in all 3 cases. And I mean, before I switched to the 2PC setup, I was sitting like 70 FPS effectively at this spot. Today's stream and the one with the 2PC setup from the first day I did it on Friday, they were like 100. So I mean, it's a legitimate 30 FPS. You know, that's a massive bump on that front. But haven't even noticed a difference. To be fair, it's up to you. Yeah, I did. Like, if you go back and watch the start of the race from this morning, I'd be surprised if you don't notice it looking like stuttery, because I did. It was huge. So how's the Alpha? Jelly more. Yeah, I absolutely love the wheel, for sure. It's fantastic. I have nothing negative to say about it at all. Do I know what else? I know a lot of things that are massive, Simon, but some of them it can't be said on YouTube. So look at this Nerdman maxing. Yeah, hell yeah. Absolutely. You got to know, man, for me, I really enjoy the content thing, but I mean it when I say I mean it. If I had to pick one or the other, I would stop streaming. Like 100%. You know, I just would. I care. The racing is the thing. This is fun. I enjoy it. I love the conversations and communicating with you guys, all those things for sure. But yeah, the racing's it, man. Low taper fade. I do not understand that reference at all. I really don't. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, Wade? Low taper fade. I have no idea what that reference is at all. How did the Sebring race end up today? Dustin, we were rolling, you know, like we were rolling. Peter, thanks, brother. Peter can attest. Like the first stint I thought was really good. We got a lot of positions, kept it cleanish. Peter did a great job the second stint, keeping us where we were. And unfortunately, we got screwed in the pit and the fueling. And unfortunately, I was trying to make funny jokes in Discord, but that didn't work because I'm old. But yeah, basically, Peter just reformatted his machine and hadn't gone into JRT and set the fueling stuff the way he had it before. So when we went in for that final stop, JRT didn't take over and we put in 110 liters. And so, yeah, I think honestly, man, what do you think, Peter? Maybe like 5th, 6th, we probably would have finished. We ended up finishing 11th because we lost at least 20-ish seconds by taking all that extra fuel. So annoying. But yeah, I mean, on pace, Martin said this to me not long ago. He's like, I wish I could think of exactly how he said it, but he was kind of like, I don't really care about the result so long as everybody knows that I'm fast. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, and that the conversation was about me between seasons 3 and 4 for PRL, like trying to stay as an AM, you know? And and I told him, like, I'd love to stay AM. You just have a shot at the championship would be cool. And he's like, you know what, man, just race. Whatever happens, happens. Don't worry about it. He says, at the end of the day, who cares? As long as everyone knows you're fast, that's all that matters. I said, fucking A, brother. Fucking A. So which I'm not fast. He's, I think, more referencing himself. He was super fast, but it's definitely a Martin clip. Wish I had that one, but yeah. So anyway, that's kind of how I feel about this race, man. Like, I feel like our pace was great. Like, we both really had great pace the entire race, stayed out of trouble for the most part. So sucks that we lost it in that case, in that way, but at the end of the day, like, we had pace. I think that's all that really matters, to be honest. What's up, fam? Yeah, it sucked. It definitely sucked, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. That's for sure. All right. You know what? It really was a fun. I was just telling my wife that. I was like, God, I feel like it's 10:30. It's because I woke up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning to do a internet race. But it really was a fun. It was a good way to spend a Sunday morning for sure. So I'm super glad we did it. Our time's coming, brother. Our time is coming. Oh, they do have an actual session going on, don't they? Or is it over already? Viewer record. Oh my God, guys. Yeah. 102 concurrent on YouTube. Crazy. I think previous record was like 81, 82. Kind of insane. We're in my first miss race today. Discovered I didn't map a button to select which tires to change the black box. The extra 3 tires. Extra 3. Wait, what? The extra tires set cost me 7 positions. Yeah, that's tough, bro. I mean, just one of those things, like, you know, the race is one component, right? And then you've got the pit strategy, the fuel strategy, that stuff. It's like it's like the next level, you know? And once you get to that and figure that out, you'll be in a pretty good position, I would think. See if it's in here. No, I thought they had like an actual official session going on tonight. Guess not. All right, I'm gonna run a couple laps here. This fucking Acura that I hate. So annoying. "10 hours left on shit." No, sir. If I'm awake in 3 hours, I'll be shocked. Somebody's hosting. Okay, let me look, because I'd love to be able to see some times versus other people. Oh yeah, there is one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hop in there. Hey-o. At least be able to see. I mean, there's only a couple of people in here, but be able to compare some times. Hopefully the weather's set the right way. We are driving the Acura, right? Yeah, unfortunately I can't give it out. It's a charity race that we're doing this week, so it's all private. Yeah, my intent is to hit all 3 tracks tonight. 1, I need some practice. 2, I'd like to have the replay so I can get some thumbnails. Y'all gotta think content creation all times, boys. Gotta get in the session so I can create some thumbnails so I have thumbnails for the rest of the week. Pro tip. iPotato's trying to help. Have the button map now, yeah. Yes, I am running Daytona 24 for sure. You like the HIMA set for quality? Oh, at Long Beach in the Porsche. Yeah, I'm trying to think what What were we running? But didn't we say VRS was the better race setup? God, honestly, it's been a couple days. I feel very ill prepared for PRL. Let's see if I can do this without making an ass of myself. Oh, you like the grid and go? Nice. Alright, let's fix sets. This is going to be an interesting experience. I mean, like I said, I'm a sucker for a charity race, so I'll pretty much do those as often as I can. But this group has a very strict set of rules and all sorts of stuff. We'll see how that ends up. Looking at the top of the charts, no, he's not here. Kind of funny, everybody's Canadian except for me and one other person. Hey. Alright, let's get a couple laps in. See if I can tolerate this car. 52-degree track temp. What in the absolute fuck, man? Did you see somebody in the Discord, Peter, was complaining because it was like 26-degree track temp? They're like, oh, it's too hot, it's 26 degrees. It's like, what? That's actually amazing. Whoa. How did I hear about it? This one I heard about through SimCity Racing. I think they've done it in the past. We had our annual team meeting in December, and the guy that puts this event on was there and shared some info about it, and then holy shit. 52 degrees, boys. Yeah, so that's how I heard about it. But cannot seem to clear my throat today. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I think Peter and I have both come to the realization that we thoroughly dislike this car. Like, a lot. Shit car doesn't turn, man. I wish I could do a Peter impression. Peter! Yeah, I will have some donation links in the description. Oh my goodness. For the live stream. Obviously I will be streaming it. I think it's actually on like cable television in Canada, which is kind of insane. Obviously they have their own broadcast for it too. And I mean, their goal is to raise like $87,000. Like, this isn't a raise 2,000 bucks kind of charity situation. Like, these boys are gonna raise a lot of money for the kids, so pretty sweet. Alright, 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Rev TV. Wanna like the NSX. I dislike this car tremendously. So I just don't get any feeling from it. It's unfortunate that it's quick, but it might be quick, but I'm not quick in it, so. Esports on TV, shakes fist. Wait, what? Any of you guys watch that, the IMSA esports race today that was on IMSA TV? YouTube? I watched a little bit of it. Whew. I still think it's awesome that they do that at all. Yeah. I just can't imagine, like, our races are tense, like these are the best of the best, and they're just all over each other. I'm not sure how we're meant to drive on a 52-degree track, man. I don't know what the highest temp I've ever seen on a iRacing session is, to be honest with you. Somewhere in the 50s. Squirrely, that's a good way to say it. Good lord. She doesn't want to turn right now. Started to and got bored. Yeah, it's hard to follow. I feel like IMSA in general is hard. Any multi, you know, WEC, IMSA, whatever, multi-class, multi-driver, it's difficult to follow. And then you throw in the esports component to it, like, it's much more difficult to follow. $56 cars, yeah. Damn, they already reached 30K? Good lord. That's awesome.
7.433.
My wheel keeps flashing at me really early as if it's time to shift. New car problems, I guess. 207. Fastest lap's a 205.8. It's a Ferrari, shocker. I'm the only Acura in here. It's actually kind of surprising. How long did you say our stints are going to be, Peter? Like 40 minutes, 30 minutes? Something like that? We're the only Acura? That's interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Slow down too much. It's hard. I'm not really good at bouncing around between cars too. 56 liters. Oh, so basically wow, that's not much at all. It's like 35 minutes maybe. Jeez. What's up, Emerald? How you doing? Trying to figure out how to drive on the surface of the sun. Do you guys ever get this feeling that you don't turn the wheel enough? Is that just me? Yeah, it is fixed setup.
6.948. New
You don't?
flat for you.
Definitely something I experience a lot. Only an ACC? Interesting. The Audi? Not really. I've driven it a very little bit. It's funny, the couple times I've driven it, I really liked it. But I've just never decided to spend a lot of time in it. There's something about it feels very planted to me. Run some laps at the NURB. What series is there that you're getting ready for, I guess? Well, how the hell these guys ran a 058? Better. Awesome, can't make it go fast. It's plain until it's not. That's most cars, right? Man. Pay attention to some of the laps people are running right now. Something tells me that 205 was not run 52 degrees. Rip. 205.6. No. 06.5, 06.6, 08.4, 10.3. I ran 06.7. So I'm basically right on pace with everybody else that's currently running. I feel like it's just one of those cars that's been around for a really long time. And so people just don't gravitate toward it. Like the old Ford, the old McLaren, it's been around for a while. Everything else has been refreshed and all that. There goes that lap time. GT3 League race. First time in a road league. Oh, nice, man. Have fun with it, dude. 2 first streams in one day. Yeah. Wow. Turn there. Almost spun out right there. I'll move this brake by and see if we're further back. 47.2. Let's see what that feels like. Gosh. That's too far back, maybe. Like I keep running laps in this car and I don't feel like I'm improving at all. Alright, let me figure out what this thing was set to originally. Doesn't give you a new car, does it? I can apply the fixed again. $49. Alright, so we can go out with a decent lap in. Yeah, nobody's running anything like that 45, 8, or 45, Jesus. The 05.8. Not right now. I think somebody just did an 06 flat. Yeah, unfortunately I have to drive it, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it for a night. But once it's over, dropping it like a bad habit. What are you guys excited about for this upcoming week? Y'all know what I'm looking forward to. Good old Daytona. Yeah. I'm very excited for some Daytona. The fact we get to do 2 weeks of it is kind of amazing to me. GT3s this week, IMSA next. Just doesn't want to break. Damn. I will say though, if you guys aren't really comfortable with Daytona, or it's not a track that you feel like you're really good at, like, don't be surprised if people kick your ass, you know, because it's kind of like a Spa or a Nürburgring. It's like people have run that track so much, they just know it super well, you know. It's like when you go to Spa and the Spa specialists come out, it's Daytona specialists are frothing at the mouth, just ready to get it. So don't be discouraged. Gotta hit that mute button, man. Look, I always break either too late or too early there. Yeah. It's going to be a really popular week, that's for sure. Jerry. Do you race cars, Jerry? Damn it. A lot of gravel on this track. I'm really interested to see if they like penalize people for overtakes. So the rule in this charity race is that you have to have complete overlap before you can execute an overtake, which that's aggressive, you know? Like, two equal cars, you're not going to get complete overlap unless somebody makes a mistake, you know? You got to be a lot faster or they have to make a big mistake. But I'll be honest, I'm just going to race how I race. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, it's one of those things, I mean, keeping in mind the whole point of this is to raise money for a children's charity. So they really want... There's a lot of pro drivers in this too. It's on TV. They want it to be clean. You know, all that sort of thing. So I get it. They don't want people dive bombing and creating contacts, and it's not a good look. Pro drivers are probably less inclined to show out to help lend their name, likeness, raise money, all the things, you know, if they feel like they're getting dive bombed, driven dirty, whatever you want to call that. I don't have a link yet for the YouTube broadcast. I will be streaming it. And so in my stream I'll put the broadcast link, the donation link, all that sort of stuff. Of course I'll gather everything before the race on Wednesday and get all that going. I thought I had it. Whoa. Best of luck in that one, brother. That one's gonna hurt. Alright. Let's see if we can get a couple more in. I'd love to at least get close to that 205. I don't know why I'm too worried about it. Nobody's done it recently. At least gives me some kind of benchmark to go for. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything like that, fam, but I agree with you. I did the MS charity race that they did over the summer. And that was part of it. So people were I'm trying to think who was in that race. Tony Kanaan, yeah. So I was racing with Oriel Servia, and I guess he and Kanaan know each other from IndyCar days. And anyway, he was definitely spending a lot of money to get him black flagged, which is funny. So yeah, that was a thing that was done in the MS charity race that iRacing put on over the summer, but I don't know that they're doing that kind of stuff for this race. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, just kind of chilling, practicing a little bit. Nothing too crazy tonight. I had my fill of competitive racing earlier today. Kind of saving it for the rest of the week too. God, turn. Jesus. So yeah, tomorrow night I intend to do a normal full-on stream. Daytona till my face falls off, basically. Need to come up with a good title. I think I'm going to use the black SCR car at night thumbnail that I have. I think it's just too good. I'll probably use that for tomorrow night. I gotta think of a good title that would get people to click. Those are harder to come up with than you think, you know? Nice, man. I've been chilling, watching some football, watching it snow. We got like our first 2 inches of snow. It's dangerous out there, you know? I almost took my truck out. I'll wait for more, hopefully there's more overnight. I think we're just gonna get ice overnight. The old storm surge. Yeah, I hope it's a little bit more aggressive overnight. But it looks like we're gonna get mostly ice and freezing rain and all that, unfortunately. What's that sound I keep hearing in my headphones? So weird. So if you guys got any really good video titles for a guy that's gonna just race Daytona until his face falls off, let me know. I'll put that up at some point tomorrow. That's my final lap here. I'm gonna go do somewhere else. God, blew it. I was on track for an 0.65, which a little bit better. Dang it.
7.059.
Oh no.
You've got some damage.
I bet we do. I bet we do. What's up, Travis? How you doing, brother? Alright, man. I think that's all I can do for this race. I'm looking forward to the race. But I'm also not. Just, every time I've been in the car, the track conditions are insane. So it just doesn't make it very fun to drive in when it's 52 degrees on track. It's not good. It's not good. Alright, let me save this because I hope I can get a thumbnail out of it. I don't think I've made a thumbnail for that yet. Alright, why didn't this pop back up? Least favorite GT3 car? Yeah, probably it is actually. Trying to think of all the ones I've driven. Yeah. Even more than like the Ford. Just not good. Just don't enjoy it at all. Sucks that it's quick. Oh my guys. Hope JR is doing well. Oh, funny. Nick's in there too. I don't know if they knew. They know each other. I don't know if they knew that they were going to be racing together. That's funny. Not a fan of the NSX. 720 and 992 is money. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. I mean, I like others. Like even like the Ferrari. I know we shit on it a lot, but I actually don't mind driving that car. I think it kind of holds a special place. I've done a lot of endurance, like special event endurance races with it. And it's a good one. Love hate throw to America. Love the track. Just race, it's murder. Yeah. It is a tough one. Especially if you happen to be in a car that's draft happy, like a Skippy or an F3, or a lot of my experience, you know, was in those cars. And man, yeah, if you weren't ultra fast and couldn't break the toe, people could just very easily keep up with you, which is always very frustrating. Here's me going back to the Merc. I drove the Mercedes not long ago. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Ghost missions. Is that Barry? Is that you, Barry? What league is JR in? He's running Broken Wing Racing League. See if we can find it. I thought that was you. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Let's see if we can find it real fast. YouTube. Oh, let's see. It might not be on yet. Oh, maybe they just stream on Twitch.
Flag for him.
Yep.
And the driver ahead of him. And
Yeah,
Patrick Gannon takes
Nick.
P1.
I saw his name.
P2. That was a
Nick's in 6th.
fantastic for these drivers.
JR's in 37th.
And there's still some people out there.
I think he'll do all right. It'll be fun to watch. This is a quick group, which I think we all know. There's Nick. What's up,
Patrick
Nick?
Gannon takes P1 from JD Daniel, who went fastest. I was saying he was improving upon his time. JD Daniel improved so much upon his time. He went from
2
6th
minutes
to
left
2nd,
to go.
but it just wasn't enough to take it from the top step of Patrick Gannon. Logan Ray.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, Barry. I'm just kind of hanging in there, brother.
Parks de la Cruz
Not doing anything too crazy.
Able to improve upon their time. Nicholas Mazza,
Like the Ferrari and the McLaren.
He's got
Racing the McLaren since release.
the straight to contend with.
I think what I enjoy about the Mercedes is it sounds so good.
The Sunset Bend.
If you can get pretty comfortable with the weight, you know, feeling that weight in the front and it being pretty squirrely in the rear end, like if you can get that under control, which actually it's a lot like the McLaren in that respect.
It goes across the line and takes
it's a good car, man. Typically has pretty good straight line speed.
Jorgensen.
Hope you do well with them when I jump in for the Sunday race. Yeah.
From Tyler.
Sure you'll do all right, brother.
And
anybody like the Lambo?
Right into the tire barrier.
Come on, Nick.
That's gonna be it.
Did he improve?
Just trying to pull out all the stops there.
Didn't look like it.
It was enough. He's in 6th.
Damn, he ran a 159. How the hell these guys running 59? Must be freezing. Anybody like the Lambo? I haven't driven it very often. It's one of those cars that just seems to be meta randomly.
Doesn't change.
You know?
He stays P13.
Like just some random week, it's like, oh, the Audi and the Lambo are just the best. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Cool.
And with that said, qualifying is ended. And just gonna toss it right over to the
yeah, I like to drive it a little bit more, to be honest with you. Z. It's oh my god, the advertisements now. Anyway. So good on one track. Next, and wants to kill. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's just it's very twitchy, like kind of like the Audi, I guess. It's great until it's not, you know. Yeah, that V8 sound is awesome. I mean, between the Mustang and the Mercedes, I mean, those two just seem to sound the best, I would say.
We're back. It's a rough transition, I will say.
Lambo, yeah.
Some time
I still like it. First I ever drove. Yeah, I think it's also, again, it's like one of those cars that's been around for a long time. As soon as they refresh that car, it's going to be, I mean, people are going to go nuts. I think it's going to be more like, I think it's going to be more like the McLaren, where people are just going to be really, really excited to get that Evo 2 or whatever it's called with the Lambo. All right, let's go run a couple laps. Ooh, I need to do this in the LMP3 as well. Definitely need to do that. Gosh, man, too much to do. When I was typing, I don't know if y'all saw it yet, but I put a post in YouTube just outlining the week that I've got coming up. I damn near had anxiety just looking at it, like just typing it out. I was like, holy shit, I have too much going on right now. All right, Long Beach. Porsche. Get the single whirl. Peter, are you still in here, man? Were you using something other than VRS for the quali? For this, we probably should go to 50%. Probably don't want to leave it on generate. It'll be a completely clean track. Too many things. Too many things. Thought of something else I need to do. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like I practiced for this a lot at the end of last week, and then ran a couple races early in the week, and then I haven't touched it in days. So now I'm kind of like, I'm not sure what this is going to be like. So let's start with just a couple laps in the race set. Long Beach BRS Long Beach race. Okay, give it a couple laps, just make sure I know what the hell I'm doing still, and then I'll shift over. Honestly, qualifying is going to be everything tomorrow or Tuesday, because this track is practically impossible to pass at, and I think there's 58 cars in the league. So if I could just qualify the top half-ish, I'd be quite happy with that. Damn. I hope I'm not getting sick. It's the last thing I need. Super Trofeo. Yeah, I think Bahrain is a given. That's definitely going to come at some point. The Lambo will certainly be here at some point too. I think more likely to see some things like the Lexus, the Aston, those GT3s. I think we're more likely to see those before maybe even that Lambo, to be honest. Nice, man. I'm glad, Z. Yeah, I really enjoy hot lapping the track. But racing it has just not been fun. I forget what day it was. I think I had done some races on stream, and then I was like, I'm gonna get off, and Peter was like, run the fixed with me. So I did another race, and it was very uneventful, which is good and bad. But I mean, I literally just, I had a shit qualifying effort because the strength of field was like 4,200 or something crazy. And so I basically just held position for the 20-minute race, which is boring as hell. Yeah, F2 car I think is going to happen for sure. It might not be called an F2 car. It might be along the lines of the Super Formula Light, what they did with that. Because the FIA licensing is a problem. But yeah, I think it's a given you're going to see that. Shoot. It's okay to get close to the walls. TCR. What's up, MC? MC? How does this stream look for you guys? Is it choppy? Be critical. If you're not critical, I'm gonna go back and look either way. And I'm ultra critical, so looks really good to me, but not much, man. Hanging.
19.927.
See if I can find this pace again. Smooth enough. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, trust me, I've spent a lot of time trying to make it look as good as I possibly can. So yeah, I'll be looking at it in more detail after for sure. See what I can do to improve. God. The old eye potato.
19.462.
I got you.
New fastest lap for you.
Taking out the apex there. Little kiss. Little kiss. Ah, Scott, thank you for that. Yeah, I was really not pleased when I saw
You've
the...
got wheel damage. We've got one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll
Definitely
have less
wasn't
grip out
pleased
there.
after I
We've
went
got
back and
damage on the
looked.
back end.
Shut the fuck up, spotter. Jesus. Wheel damage is enough. Fuck. Yeah, when I went back and watched some of my stream from earlier today, I was appalled. Quite honestly, it looked horrible. I hated it. Feel so bad lapping. Don't feel so bad lapping. Mid 120s. Yeah, I wouldn't at all, man. I wouldn't at all. I'm trying to think, my fastest lap here is an 18. What is it? Shoot, I just passed it. 18.7. I don't remember the weather or track conditions or whatever, but that's my best lap. That's in race fuel. I don't think I've done... maybe that's not race fuel. This is my best lap. It can't be race fuel. But it's not much different for me. I don't know why, but I'm not much faster when I just have less fuel. Maybe a tenth or two. What's up, Austin? How you doing, brother? Every F2 driver? No way, man. No way. Those guys are paying to be in those seats. They're not making money. It's like the secret of auto racing. Like, there are very few people on this planet who get paid to race cars. The vast majority of them, even professional ranks, are paying for those seats. Especially in the feeder series like an F2. Alright. A little bit of fresh tire action. Too much curb. Yeah, most people, they don't make a living off racing. Yeah, they made a living doing something else, or their parents did, or somebody that sponsors them did, and then they pay for a seat. Need to get better at braking. Me too, brother. I feel like everybody could say that. Hola, what's up, Ethan? Make a living off the opportunities. Yeah, I mean, just by and large, like, even if you're trying to make a living off the sponsorships, the endorsement, whatever, like, that's like what you do once you get there, but you had to pay to get there. You know what I mean? Just to have the opportunity to get the endorsement, to get the advertising deals. Like, those people are, they either made money in business before they got into racing, or they're sponsored by somebody else who did the same thing. There we go. Fuck, way too late.
damage on the back end.
So bad at that corner. This time it's been someone could use that 150k on karting. Yeah, it's just insane.
19.336. Just
Thinks it'll be hell here. Yeah, that will be a tough week. Actually, let's get a different car. Maybe we should practice quali. Crunk. You know, the other thing to note, maybe I should try to run the fuel while I'm doing this, but I do wonder, I know people have been talking about the possibility of a no pit strategy in this race. That it's possible to save enough fuel to do that. Let me run a quali set real fast. Hopefully it's real fast. And then see what kind of fuel numbers you'd have to get to get there. I'm no mathematician, but I'd like to take a stab at that. Because I know for me, I'm not going to be ultra... if you guys haven't been around for a minute and don't remember PRL races that I've done in the past, like, those dudes are so fast. Like, they're so fast. I have to take opportunities outside of pace to finish, you know, kind of up the order as much as possible. I mean, and I've done it successfully, and I remember the rain race at Misano specifically, man, like that was, I saved enough fuel I didn't have to pit. Pretty sure I won AM that night. So just stuff like that, just trying to find opportunities to big brain it a little bit, or, you know, utilize the strat, the situation, the weather. Yeah, and our races are in between open and fixed. I think they're 40 minutes, not 45. And just given how much of a procession it will absolutely be. I mean, I'm not going to be able to pass anybody anyway. And you know everybody's going to be trying to save fuel. So it's going to be a slow order to begin with. I don't know, I'll try it. I want to run a quali set here. See what that looks like. Maybe I'll go back and try to get some laps in, but I was a 2.042, gotta remember that. 2042 liters per lap before. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not saying it's gonna be fun or entertaining, but I'm trying to do as good as I can in the race. Score as many points as possible, whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? I've got to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. I think I'm trying to put too much speed into the corner. Thought I was going to clip the shit out of that. I mean, it is, but if I can't pass them, you know what I'm saying? I definitely understand what you mean, but it's like, it's going to be such a procession line. Alright, this is the lap anyway. Yeah, I'm like, some of the guys legit will be in the 17s. Yeah, I'm going to be probably like 40th.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
God, went right over top of it. That's right, 2.042. Whew. Yeah, don't know if that's possible. Wow, that is... Did you say that's the 35-minute race, though, or the 45? We also run half tanks, so... Shit. I can do a little bit better than that, but not much. 35? Oof. Do you lose SR and IR in hosted races? No, you do not. No, those are fully separate. They are reserved for officials. So hosted races are not officials. So that would be like the normal stuff you think of, but like special events are hosted or are official. Sorry. I would I mean, if you're thinking about GT3s, I would recommend Broken Wing Racing League. They're racing right now. If you're interested, go to Twitch right now. You can leave me. It's all good. Go to Twitch, search for Broken Wing Racing League. I'm pretty sure it's just all one word like that. They're broadcasting their race right now. Go see what it's about. See if you'd like it. It's the first race of their seasons tonight. So they have a huge field. GT3s. They're at Sebring. See if it's for you, man. I've run in it with Nick a little bit. But like I said, they've got such a huge field. You can find somebody your pace range, from the fastest dudes to the slowest dudes. You will find somebody depending on where you are in that spectrum to race and have a good time with. Yeah, it's not bad. I think, what did I say mother was a 18.7? Yeah, fastest all time was an 18.746. So a little bit off that. Optimal's an 18.2. But something tells me those are some very favorable weather conditions. No, do you? Austin, it's all good, brother. Do you? I would totally recommend checking them out. Like I said, they're streaming right now. And they do a really good job. They got a nice little broadcast going. Really good community on Discord. Like, it's a good group. It's free to join. Yeah. I always tell people I would highly encourage checking out leagues. It's a good way to spend some time, I think. Alright, Long Beach. Let's go try this VRS set. 2042 was the number. Let's see what it would take. So this thing's got 50 liters in it, I believe. Yes. Time slots. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, doing leagues is a great opportunity to meet people to do special events and stuff with, for sure. Team up with people. That's literally how I got into it. Like, we were doing Sunday Night Skippy for years, and a lot of the guys that I did special events with at the beginning I met through Sunday Night Skippy. So it's always kind of ridiculous, because we had guys that were like 3-4K Skippy drivers, 5-6K in some cases, doing these GT3 special events, and we had like 1K pace for GT3, you know? If you want, probably gonna have to go minimum downforce. Who uses on straights, defending corners. Yeah, honestly, if it's that aggressive, I'm like not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's that aggressive, I'm just gonna race and pit, and whatever happens, happens. But if I could do it, I'll try. You wanted to play CC with the controller? Help! Hey, at the end of the day, man, do you? Don't worry about what other people are doing. If you want to do a thing, do your thing. It's kind of the beauty of sim racing. You can do it GT7, Forza, whatever, man. Whatever works for you. We all got a story. It's funny. I talked recently about, whoa. Hey, thanks for that sub, Devin. I told you guys recently about the picture that my wife took of me when I was sitting on the couch in our old house. It had to be like at least 10 years ago, if not longer. Playing on an Xbox 360, so longer than 10 years. And I was on Forza, I don't know what the hell it was. Maybe it was a NASCAR league. I don't remember what it was, but I got like the little Xbox 360 earpiece in. I got the wheel and pedals. Those things were so janky, but who cares? Had a great time. We all have our stories, all have our starts. Whatever's fun to you is all that matters. I guess I probably shouldn't have gone too hard into turn one, huh? So much for fuel saving. Yeah, hell yeah. No, I know. I definitely messed up there. I went into the first turn as if I'm just doing the normal. Short shift a little bit. The annoying thing is you gotta do this for the entire race. If you mess it up, it's kind of like you should have never even tried in the first place. .896 on that last lap. Yeah, something tells me most people are not going to be... Most people are going to be trying to save. Not so much to do the no stop, but just to save enough fuel to get as much of an undercut as possible. That's too lethargic through there. And just, you know, the nature of the accordion effect. People, the first couple laps are going to be slow as hell anyway, because people are just trying to space out. NASCAR Racing 2, IndyCar Racing from Papyrus. Dude, we got the same story, Emerald.
20.277.
Me too. NASCAR Racing was probably my first Simish title. That was definitely sometime in the early to mid 90s. And I also played on the joystick. Last lap was a 1.822. I got a short shift too. I do like every little thing. At least I should also have some pretty saved tires too, if you're not pushing that hard, not scrubbing them nearly the same either. True. Yeah, I don't know what the guys up front will be doing. 1.84. This is not even that slow either. Yeah. just kind of goes to show sometimes, like, we're overdriving these damn cars. I was barely doing that, pushing as hard as I could, and using a lot more fuel per lap. This will be a mid 19.
19.521.
1.849, so just a little bit more. Yeah, I think I probably have to lift earlier everywhere, honestly, to hit those numbers. Just trying to feel it out for now. And I'm on target for a low 29. Probably still doing about 1.8 a lap. Yeah, mid 19.
.747.
1.892, so a little bit more fuel. Do you like pain? Actually, I think you should. It's a fun track, man. It's painful. But it is a fun track. Yeah, I'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry. I'm just trying to figure it out for myself here. I don't know that the number is possible. How much fuel you'd actually have to save to get through it for a 40-minute race. Yeah, I think any fuel saving is going to certainly do that too, right? It's kind of one of those commit to the strategy situations, you know?
19.79.
Gonna have to commit every single lap, every single corner, early shifting. And you're gonna have to deal with getting dive bombed. That's just, you know, it's kind of what you're signing up for going into that strategy, you know? Yeah, I don't think that's even doable. And not maintaining like a half decent lap time. Like this one's the one where you're really gonna open yourself up for dive bombs. I don't think you can save much going into that corner. Gotta shift earlier. So this will be a low 20, let's see. 1.83. That's rough. Just got walked on? P10, what do you mean? He got knocked out? I feel like here you're not going to be able to save fuel. People will dive on the shit out of you into this corner. And put you in a really bad position. I mean, and that, I think that was quite aggressive. I mean, I was really coasting into one, barely got on the throttle in turn 2, or through here into the fountain area. I did give it a little bit more in the middle right-hander, so that gonna be able to defend a little bit. I mean, I was off of big time going into that final right-hander before the U-shape, whatever the hell you want to call it, turn 10, 11. I don't know. I don't think it's doable. Which is fine. Aaron, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. 1.8. So how many laps could you get on 1.8? Well, let's call it like 1.83. It's probably... Oh, what was it, 50 liters? 1.8, let's call it 1.84. So you can get 27 laps out of a tank, but it's going to be a longer race than that, I'm sure. I don't know what the... Make sure I save it so I can get a thumbnail. See how long these races have been this week. We'll look at the open. These are 45 minutes. Pretty sure we're 40. -minute race. Yeah. So that kind of sucks right in the middle. Oh, let's see. Wrong one. 36 minutes of fuel. And that also assumes no pace lap. Gonna have to get the pace lap in there too. All right, let's see. Series stats? Nope. Series results. Top split. 30 laps. And I can do 27. I mean, that's actually, that's doable. Yeah, it's totally doable. On a 1 minute, what was the average? So 120 was the average. And we got some really fast boys. Oh, well, he was one of them. He won the league 2 seasons ago. The average might not be quite this fast, but it'll probably be at least here. Joining late. How do you do the fuel calculations? So I typically don't, and that honestly I need to improve there. I typically let JRT do all the stuff for me, to be honest. Thanks for the sub, brother. I appreciate that. 100% missed out on MX5 Ringmeister. Yeah. Free SR. Starting the pits and get it. Yeah. Damn. 0.36 a run. Not bad. You lost safety rating? No. What? You did a Ringmeister race with only 3x and you lost safety rating? How is that possible? You would have P5, P6 pace with saving. See if they're saving. Yeah, but how would I know if they're saving? I mean, this dude, he's just blazing fast. He's not saving at 18.4. He might be saving here, though. Low 19s. Nah, okay. He pit. But he pit and only had 3 full laps. So that's what? Out lap, 3 laps hot. And again, that's a 45... Wait, these are 45-minute races? I was thinking of there are 40-minute races. Okay. Never mind. Hold on. I get these confused. I'm thinking IMSA. Yeah, they're 40-minute races. That's right. So that's good. At least that kind of helps. Let's go look at a different strength of field. That dude is quick. Let's see. Holy shit, 10K. Fastest lap in 18.2. Can you imagine doing a fucking 18.2, boys? Jesus Christ. So many people crashing that race, starting in the back and end up in the top 10. 31. Yeah, exactly. Their pace was on it. And people play games in this league, I've noticed. Like, you can think like, oh, we're gonna save fuel and make it to the end, and the leaders keep like, we're gonna go so fast, we're gonna make you do an extra lap. But to be fair, on a lap, these guys are going to be running in the 18s. I might get lapped. It's 58 cars in the race, right? So 58 cars in the race. I'm like, let's be real, man. If I start top, I'm probably going to be in the 40s. I'm probably going to qualify in the 40s. When we start the race, the leader's going to be like 30 seconds behind me. Like, honestly, you know? So if you think about it from that point of view, I'm probably going to get lapped anyway. As long as you're not last, you won't get lapped. They have to make it through everybody else. Yeah. But it's also, we have, you know, the way the rules and stuff are set. Like, if you're getting lapped, you need to get the hell out of the way, basically. So it's going to be tough, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if I got lapped, because they're going to be they'll be on us so fast. It'll be an interesting race. I'm not really great with strategy stuff, as if that's not already evident, but it'll be interesting, man. No, these are the HD 650s, I think. Yeah. HD 650, and I got them on sale. I don't remember how much I paid for them specifically, but I definitely did not pay retail for them. I got them on Amazon when they were like 30% off or something. So I got a good deal on them. Sound fantastic. I don't feel like you get a ton out of iRacing with them, if I'm being honest. But like, if I put on Spotify or something, like, they are light years better sounding than my my Astros were. And I love my Astros. I have Astro A50s that I like a lot. Really good wireless headset. I think they're fantastic. Yeah, I really do. What's up, Kieran? Yeah, I'm gonna do 24. Yeah. I don't know what we're driving yet. I have my team assignment, and I've put in all my availability in the sheet. So if I had to guess, we're driving the Porsche, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So yeah, I think you could probably assume we're going to be running 31 laps, because like I said, the fastest dudes in PRL are fast as shit. So they'll be pushing the pace. My guess is we will hit 31 laps. And if I was doing 27 laps, well, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, would it matter? I guess I could try the lower downforce, as you mentioned. And then I would assume as the fuel burns off throughout the race, car will be lighter, take less fuel to power it, I guess. I mean, would you think that fuel economy, strange to say that in a race car, do you think the fuel per lap, the burn would go down over time, in theory? Try an actual race if it works. Yeah, maybe. If it works, I think it would work for PRL, yeah. I just feel like the number's going to be so low. I feel like I asked somebody this in one of our guys actually tried this already. Let me see what he said. Let's see. I'm pretty sure somebody tried this. Just did a race, made the no stop work. Had to drive so slow to make the fuel number that pitted cars passed me anyway. It was only 30 laps, but some races have gone 31. Solo, he's doing mid-20s, so traffic just kills the time. People are passing him because he's fuel saving so hard. Jesus. So he's saying, he had to get 1.6 liters per lap if you got to do 31 laps, which I don't honestly think I don't really think that's possible. I mean, not for me, like, and not maintaining a lap time that's even like remotely acceptable, if that makes sense. iRacing fuel burn is weird. I can see that. How do you even fuel save, push less? You might actually be able to change the fuel, the mapping, like the throttle mapping or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's really just getting off the throttle early and coasting into corners. That's pretty much the way to do it at this point. Used to be all sorts of different things they would do, like have a button for a clutch, you know, press the clutch in. I don't think that works anymore. I think at this point it's basically just mapped to how much throttle input you have. I'm gonna try grid and go when I get home, when I get off the platform. Not grind and go. Could be grind and go. Let off power early, coast in corners. Yeah, exactly that. Just send it. Just set up throttle percent that calculates it. Yeah. Yeah. I think sending it's probably the call. I mean, at the end of the day, like even if you do box, I mean, how many liters are we talking about? It ain't gonna be much, you know. I guess the pit lane is quite long. Definitely won't be getting tires. We won't need that. P1 for Daytona is on the money. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to give that a shot here now, actually. Done my first two. I'm going to do a little bit of Daytona practice. As much as I would love to find the meta, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'll see if I can show this. Y'all seen this yet? I think this is okay to share. It was shared in our Discord, but this, you know, he got it from a stream, so it's all public knowledge. Can y'all see that well? But at a high level, this was, who was this? This was the grid and go guy. Yeah, there you go. The grid and go guy. He was doing his BOP test, which they stream it. Which I love that they do that. Honestly, I think it's so much fun to watch those guys do it and just try to get a feel for like what they think. But yeah, I thought it was super funny that the Corvette has the fastest lap time, highest top end, which is fucking ironic. But they just mentioned it's tricky to drive. Let's see. Mercedes, not surprising, also quite quick. And then the McLaren and the Porsche, same lap time. Interesting that the top end was a little bit higher in the Porsche. That's a positive. Really hard to push to the limit. I wish I had context for that. Good rotation and traction, could be a bit faster in a straight line. But yeah. You think that the Corvette's going to hit pretty hard? Brilliant. Saves me so much time. Yeah, dude, I really do enjoy it. I like to not only just read what they have to say about them, it's just enjoyable to me to watch them do it. You know, I think that's pretty fascinating. Porsche's always going to be quite sketchy there for sure. For sure. Yeah, thankfully for me, I have a lot of experience in the Porsche, so I'm kind of used to it. But yeah. All right, let's give that a go. I guess we can just run off of this. Maybe people are running officials or hosteds rather. Yeah, they're all Daytona. Nope. Search Daytona, I guess. What the hell is a kilometer? That's an interesting one. It's a lot of cars. There's 51 cars in there. I don't know if I really want to join that one. Closed, locked. What? Guess I could just join that one. Need to be some with the pork. With the bus stop. Gonna be home for the 24. Might try and find a team. You should. You should, man. Need to be smooth with the port. Yeah, for sure. Love to see a locked vehicle season. in iRacing stop the meta. I agree, Jerry. If it's funny, I feel like we talk about it a lot. Totally agree. Unfortunately, it goes against, like, directly against their core business model, which means it'll never happen, which is really unfortunate. 70 liters, 44 eighths. God damn. That seems pretty fast. Like to join big servers to run GTP with the practice. Yeah, good point. Good point. I hope this is a representative of the sessions we're about to see this week. Where you be? That's the GTP. There it is. It's like, you know, does anybody else do this? Like, you just hover over stuff and like you're looking for it, but you never look where your mouse is actually at. So I'm here. I'm like, where is it? Looking up and down, up and down. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm actually already hovered over top of it. Fuck. Oh, GTP Daytona, best combo on the service. Yeah, I love that, brother. I drove the Cadillac GTP and the Daytona 24 this past year. So much fun. So much fun. It was really nice for like the one time ever to not be constantly looking in my rearview mirror. Like, honestly, that was pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, same car. Season would be nice. Try it when it rains. The Porsche is just too good. Amen. Precision Racing League. That's the big one that we do. It's precisionracingleague.com. Starts up again. It's Tuesday nights. It's kind of like late on Tuesday night. I think our race actually starts somewhere at like 9:40 or something on Tuesday evenings. But yeah, season starts back up this week, and I think it's nine weeks, something like that. You won't find out until the session is available in iRacing, so it's generally like next Monday, or I guess probably either next Monday or Monday night or Tuesday, something like that. And then you get to see the forecast. It'll be in the iRacing UI. Need to be what, 2.5? I think they quote unquote require 2K, but truth be told, if you don't want to get run over, I would recommend higher than that, or at least pace higher than that. I'm at the very back of that field, just for context. So I would say you want to be somewhere in that range. Oh, I need to put this in here. Hold, please. That'll be the water play. Yeah, buddy. Alright, that one. I love how they're putting all those setups up a week early. That's awesome. I should buy a license to WinRAR. All right. Actually not what I want to do. Where's the Porsche at? Sprint, Daytonas. Cool. We'll just run with the 50 liter for now. All right. You're more than welcome to join. It's an open session. Just don't hit me, please. I'd actually rather not have a draft. I'd like to kind of understand what it looks like in free air, if that makes sense. It's expensive, but the sets are so good. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. WinRAR, just like an unzip program. If you sail the high seas, a lot of stuff you download from those websites are generally in RAR files, so you need WinRAR to get them. Good grief, FPS, take a bow. Damn. What's hitting my CPU so hard? I have to turn some stuff down for this week. I bet that's running like shit for y'all, isn't it? Or should we just do that now? No sense in even getting too comfortable with it. I hate this about this track though. It always defaults to scenic, which that's the only view, and it's loud as shit. Alright, let's turn some things down. That's a big contributor. Go low and low. Yeah, I like to keep that. HDR is going to be the next thing I have to turn down, which is going to really annoy me. It's a little bit better. I think it's full. I think he just said it's full. But it's the one that has 3 hours, 23 minutes left to go. But it was quite full when I even looked at it. Alright, see if we can remember Daytona. It's been a minute. I remember looking in my rear view. Yes, I have driven. Oh my god, I think it's loose as hell. Yeah, I've done a lot of practice in the rain here. One of the I'm trying to think of what it was. Was it the IMSA endurance race that me and Peter did here a couple weeks ago? Was in the rain. I ran a full stint in the rain where you couldn't see shit. Got some great shorts out of it. Alright, take me a couple laps to get acclimated, so be patient. Really wants to turn on its own, doesn't it? The world center of racing. I have stood on this start-finish line right before the Daytona 24. Very cool. Man. God, that is real sketchy through the bus stop. I hope that improves.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Don't really want this dude's toe. You 1000% have a slowdown. Okay.
Clear.
Feels weird in the steering wheel. It's like it's fighting me. Feels like it's on a freaking dime.
44.457.
Yeah, the kink is very, very sketchy in this set. Don't actually back into the track. There's like a whole set of grass out there, brother. Dude, I can't keep it straight either. It annoys the crap out of me. I'm missing context. This should be fascinating. Oh, it's 2 GTPs. I thought it was 3. Come on. Go, 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 go. Jesus. And this thing is sketchy. What wheel? You talking about my wheel? What are you talking about?
Left side, clear on the left.
He gone. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I am trying to turn left and right. I don't have enough brain power to do too many things at once. It feels quite good. I'd say the kink is gonna suck, especially when you inevitably will be getting passed by prototypes. They'll be trying to go around the outside of you in the kink. That's gonna be death. And then obviously this is going to be a challenge. Jesus.
All right. Clear.
There's the bus stop at with the DD. I mean, with this setup, it's definitely a little interesting. It's like you lose it's like you're actually losing feedback. It goes really, really light, and it feels like you're just on a literal dime. I think I just need to brake a little bit more.
553.
I think the guys from my team also shared a Daytona setup. I want to try that one too.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
I think the LMP2s would be smart to not even try to pass us there. They're not going fast enough anymore. That was on a decent lap. See if I can get one more out of it. Got a feeling my team wants to run the Daytona 24 also in the Porsche, slow and sketchy as hell. Yeah, if you don't have a lot of experience in this car, I would say it's a pretty tough, that's a tough one to just do right out of the gate. Because those are two fast corners. If you're not used to how sketchy this thing can feel in low, especially low fuel, if you haven't tried it in low fuel, like, holy shit. This setup is also aggressively loose. Kind of curious how much wing it has in it. Let's see if I can get one clean hot lap out of it. Let's see what if I can do any better than a 44.4. There's so much traffic out here. I don't think I'm going to do any better.
44.77.
Try.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I mean, it's so loose. So loose. You must have like no wing in it. Not the best turn 3 ever. Tough GTV. Excuse me.
Left side.
Come on.
Clear.
Is that a GTP? Why are you going so damn slow? Well, my time was up. Especially if the king, I can't get the bus stop in these cars. Could be pretty brutal, especially if you want to be fast in a straight line. Are you talking about GTPs? America. He gone.
Clear.
Alright. Definitely need to practice pit entry. Scurry. I want to try this other set that's in our Discord. See what she has to say. 5.7 degrees, holy shit. Yeah, that's aggressively low. God, I hate that they do that. Fuck. Burn your ears off. Alright. Let's see if I can find that set. Yeah, the guys are doing the VSCA league, and it just so happens they're running. Also happens that they're running the Daytona as well. So they're doing they did the 2.4, or I guess the Roar or whatever yesterday. They're doing the 24-hour race this coming weekend. So they've been working on sets for that. So I might just give it a shot to see how she is. Yeah, no, I know. I thought you said GTP. My apologies. Here are the two options. Option A is what we ran. Option B is a click higher in the rear. Did 10 in each. A is most stable. B is faster. Very stable. B is faster. All right. Let's try B then. If B's faster, we want to see B. Oh, Sprint, Daytona. Copy paste. See what this sucker's like. 24-degree track temp too, probably worth noting. A little bit more wing. Oh shit, it's got 100 liters in it. I want to compare apples to apples here, so I'll drop it to 50. Obviously I need to run 100, but I don't need to do that right now. I haven't done anything with full fuel yet. I mean, the laps you just saw me run were the first ones I've run, so. I wouldn't say I'm even practicing for the 24 yet. I'm mostly practicing for tomorrow night. Vet has a 0.5 wing. Holy shit. Yeah, it's gonna be quick, but yeah, if you don't have any wing, the interior of the track's gonna be brutal. Well, it was definitely more stable through the kink right out of the gate.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Gotta say, man, our guys put together some pretty good sets. Let's see if it's any faster. I don't know if I wasn't paying too much attention to that lap. I don't know if I had draft or anything like that. Guess it is what it is. God, these LMP2s are so slow.
Right side. You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Clear on the right.
Yeah, old man, I think that's the idea. For me, I'm mostly using it as the GT3 cars are here this week, so I'm mostly using it for that right now. So that's why I'm running 50 liters instead of 100. Doesn't want to turn. It's a million times more stable. I must have been in a draft. I was losing a little bit of time, but it's not that much. The time loss has accelerated, so I must have been in a draft for that faster lap. If they do, I'm on the JV team. Nice, man. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It is a really good group. My buddy JR did it for the first time tonight, and he sent me a DM, so I'm just super curious to read it. I hope he's not angry. Oof, too early. It's funny you say that, fam. I was thinking about it myself. Like, I'd like to spend, during IMSA week, I'd like to do at least one race as a GTP, knowing that I'm just going to be giving away all the things, but just to remember. It's been a while since I've driven one in a competitive situation, so I'd like to do at least an official race that week before the 24, so that I can remember, like, okay, this is what they're thinking, this is what they're expecting, so that when I get to the 24, I'm ready for it, you know what I mean? Oh, not enough brake. Had a good lap going. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, I'm sure there was. I'm sure there was. I mean, it's just kind of hard. There's a lot of cars. They don't have a huge barrier to entry.
45.195.
I wouldn't say they take the stewarding process too seriously.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
But I'd still say it's better than your average official. especially in the lower splits. Damn. I'm still used to those McLaren brakes.
Left side. Clear.
That's why you take the outside line. You see what the other prototype did? It's not that fucking hard, brother.
We expect these conditions to continue.
Wrong button.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Oh, I need some I need some racks at the bus stop. Yeah, this set feels quite good. The P1 dock setup, she's quick, but it's not very stable.
44.22. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I'm 3/10 up right there. I got to do better through there. Such a shit corner. Not great, not great. Porsche does feel good. It's kind of funny to me how many Porsches there are in this lobby. It's a ton. I'd say at least half the GT3s that I can see in the top 21 are all Porsche. Damn it. Yeah, I don't really feel like I have a good vibe for the bus stop at all right now. I feel like every time I go through it, it's a little weird. Not enough brake, too much brake. That felt really good until I got into traction control.
.785.
"24 hours looking in the mirror. Really not looking forward to that. Break earlier. Losing a little bit of time. Gaining some time. What the hell? Losing it again. Guess I was in the draft. It's kind of the one negative doing an open session like this. You just don't know the circumstances of the laps that you ran. Trying to compare them apples to apples is hard. Way better. Way better. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad people are finding that league. And now lose time. Had a draft. Damn, I thought I was going to get in 43s. Not only that, it's going to be slower. By 6 milliseconds.
44.3.
Oh, brutal. All right, this set feels fucking awesome. Faster than P1 docks and way more stable. That's crazy. I wonder what he used as a base. It's a set from one of the guys in SCR. He made it. It'll be nice to be in a league. Having a baby in May. Time for grinding public. All hypees will drop. Yeah.
Come on.
Let's see what these guys are chatting about tonight. All right. I wonder if we could get a quali out of this. I don't know, how many liters do I need? So 3-3. Split 10. Outlap. Let's do the, yeah, let's just do that. Save as Q. Is my my little pop-up thing showing up, the garage cover or whatever it's called? Did y'all see that when I was in there? Okay, thank you. Kind of thought about that. I was like, maybe I should keep that private. See what this thing feels like on low fuel. Okay. Yeah, it's shocking how much better it is in the kink. For whatever reason, this corner, not so much. Just wants to scrub. No, I didn't. I probably should, but I did not. Let me do that, actually. Let me do that. Be a little bit more representative, I guess. Ooh, let's see. How far can we go? Let's save it. Yes. All right. Give that a whirl. Really got to practice not using the pit limiter. Get that extra time, especially for these long pit stalls like this one. But every time I try, I screw it up and then I have a 40-second penalty, so gotta fight your battles, you know? I generally don't change it, to be honest with you, man. Like, whatever the set I'm running, whatever they're using is what I'm using. So far, all I've tried is P1 docks. I haven't tried any of the others yet, but I intend to. A lot more loose with a kink there.
Car right, clear on the right.
It's like looking into the future, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good point. I've done that in the past. Let me get out of y'all's way, because you two geniuses want to go fuck shit up, so y'all go ahead. Ugh. At least this time they're in front of me, until they inevitably hit each other. Hey, as long as you can do it properly. Y'all struggling, aren't you? Maybe that was to the teams.
Car on your left. Clear.
Fuckers. I'm so tired of that.
Slow down. You got a penalty? We're cutting the course.
Chris, you stayed high, and then all of a sudden you came down into me. I was going low, bro.
You do know what the racing line is here, right? That's like literally what every single GT3 car is going to do, just FYI.
Yeah, what he said.
And I hope you appreciated that drift.
Alright, let's get it started.
No damage. Car looks clean.
For fuck's sake.
I don't know, I couldn't hear him.
That's what every single GT3 car is going to do when they get to the back straight.
Sorry, Zachary. What was I supposed to appreciate?
My sweet drifting.
Oh yeah, that was a good slide out of 5.
Yeah, very different beasts. Those two cars are quite different. Those are probably the two I drive, well, those are definitely the two I drive the most. The McLaren really can get squirrely on corner exit, putting power down. Porsche, you don't have to worry about that very much. You can kind of binary that sucker almost. But it doesn't have those cheater brakes like the McLaren does. So you gotta be a lot more easy on the brakes, I guess. So this is what we do. We go here and then we go down to the line. Yeah, it's a really good car, man.
You got about 2
Both of
laps
them,
of fuel
honestly.
left.
I drove the McLaren this morning at Sebring. It's a lot of fun. It does take a little bit of time to get used to or get reacclimated to if I haven't driven it in a little while. Yeah. Yeah, just gotta be careful with that. It's funny how that works. It's like, it's almost more like the front engine vehicles than it is like the Ferrari or any of the others. Oh, come on, get a 43. Not gonna happen, not gonna happen. Oh, it happened. Oh, it didn't happen. Son of a bitch.
44.106. That was your fastest lap of the session.
A little bit of loss there, nothing crazy. Slowed up way more than I expected. Fortunate. It'll come, it'll come. Dang it. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised how stable this is.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I can try the P1 in quali and see. Damn it. Pushed a little too hard. Little too hard.
Slow down. You got a penalty? We're
McLaren
cutting the course.
Sebring. It's just a great combination too. Great combination. Jordan. Apply to him. Lot of fun. We had good pace, but over fuel like crazy for last stint. Damn it, I wish you could type more in these boxes. this track really well. Yeah, it's something about this track, man. Damn, I died on my front. Oh, brutal. Fuck. Sorry, y'all. Hate that.
Sorry, Jude.
Alright, what else should I try here? I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll try the P1 docks quali. Get a feel for how different that is. Can't see him type back if I'm in here, unfortunately. There we go. So if he runs there in the endurance, yeah. Something about it. I really enjoy Sebring now in the sports cars. I really hated it in the Formula stuff, and I think it's the lack of suspension, honestly. Almost like maybe nauseated in some weird way. But in these cars, I really do enjoy it. I'm not quite quick there, man. I can't. Turn 1 I suck at. Sunset, Jesus, man. I don't think I've ever gone through Sunset the same way twice, and I've done literally hundreds of laps there throughout the years. And then Le Mans, same deal. I just can't seem to find a rhythm. And that Apex, I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. I'm not sure about you guys, but I don't think that Apex exists. I've never seen it. So, yeah, for some reason, I just cannot figure it out.
Hey Ryan. Nice liver, by the way.
Alright. Hopefully I don't hear all that when I'm trying to mute my mic. I feel like I'm getting a cold. Well, I started working on Sebring a few weeks ago.
Appreciate you racing my livery.
201, 203s. Lots to work. Yeah. It'll take so much time, man. It's just one of those things, like, it just takes time. You'll get
Right
it.
side, clear on the right.
Tom Maines. I feel like I've seen that name before. Holy shit. Forgot I was on P1 docks. Almost lost it. Knife edge, man. Ever increasing radius. It's the ever distancing apex. Damn it. That hit so hard. And you're so accurate. I was in the same timing as you, Travis. Only ran 2 races here this week. Sunset's an adventure. Yeah. I felt like I got to a pretty good groove with it this morning, in fact. But I don't know. It's hard to know. Yes, that's
Pick
definitely
up
slow
that
down.
corner and got a slow down penalty.
Lewis with GT3 at IMSA is running. Whatever track he's running. Yeah. And it just takes a lot of time, man. I mean, I've run it laps at a lot of tracks. Like Coda or something I haven't run in a while. If I had to do that right now, I'd be a complete disaster. We got Jerez coming up. Never even seen it. But if we go to Spa, Daytona, you know, Watkins, typical cast of characters, I have enough laps there to at least be comfortable. Yeah.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Brake biasness is dramatically different. So it's 53.9. I think the brake bias was much further back than the last set I was using. For the Nachi Apex, yeah. I do understand that reference. God.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Aliens, top splits, yeah. It's kind of like that in every series, honestly. There's always some dude that's been driving that same car for like literally years. It's just one of those things. They used to stop the streams when I was on Laguna. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, and then you won't see it for like another year.
4-1.
You know, it's just the way the iRacing schedule stuff works out. Like, track like that, it's not going to make its way back for a while. The Daytonas, the Bathurst, Nürburgring, Sebring, Watkins, you know, Road America, Road Atlanta, you're going to see those a lot. You'll see Oldham Park once in 3 years. Stuff like that. I mean, just the nature of how they do the scheduling. Saw that traction control light pop up. Yeah, Zolder's, I did enjoy, I learned it for the first time actually the other week. It's fun to hot lap, but my god it sucks to race on. It's kind of like Long Beach in that respect. I just couldn't overtake anybody. Bumpy Park. Bumpy Park, what's that? Could be so many things. No fucking way, man. There's two lifts. Alton Park, yeah. It could be Belle Isle. It could be so many tracks. Yeah, this is just too damn loose. There's no way I can run this. Get your 43, but it's gonna be dirty. Actually, maybe it's not. I don't know. Once they're dirty, the timing's always a little off. Yeah.
43.925. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I think it's quick though. If you could hold on to it for 2 laps, it might be worth it. Okay. Give it another shot. See if I can get into open air. This is P1 Docks quali. It's loose as a son of a gun.
Take the inside.
It's honestly not bad except for the kink and the bus stop, which kind of important, both of them. So easy to die. Yeah. Not what I want to do for 24 hours. And we have a 4-man team this year, so I'll be driving for, yeah, 200 IR, getting murdered from behind at Alton. Yeah. I feel ya. I think I lost 350-ish at Zolder during Zolder week. Zolder and Motegi combined. So loose. I did that cautiously just to be able to start off lap.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
What time is it? Must be past 11. My phone's not displaying anymore. So funny. I'm always like, I'm gonna get on and stream for like an hour and just fuck around. 3 hours later.
Car on your left. Clear.
It'll take a few minutes before I go back. Don't blame me, brother.
That's 2 laps of fuel left.
Come on,
Right
go.
side. Clear.
Oof. That's brutal. Yeah, I remember I almost lost my A license. I was so worried about that. And then look at it. I jumped back up over 3 pretty fast. Kind of wild how that works. Coming up this way too steep. God.
Slow down. You got a penalty for
Oh,
cutting
let's
the
see
course.
that. Hold on. I think it was on the nose. I think I'm coming at it way too steep. I just need to cut it a little bit more. So I think, actually, maybe it wasn't too steep. I was just carrying a little bit too much speed into that second apex because I couldn't get into the third. I should have been trail braking a little bit harder. I never fully got out of the throttle. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm just barely in it. Yeah, that was stupid. Interesting. Yeah, I think the P1 quali setup is definitely a little bit faster, which I'm not shocked. The setup that I was given is designed for 100 lap or 100 liters. He didn't, you know, I literally just dropped the fuel and dropped the ride height a little bit to accommodate for that. That's it. Moist sauce. What's up, brother? 1.08 starting the week back up to 326. Nice, nice, nice. Learned that if quali and top 4 usually safe, but if I wasn't there this week, not a great track. Yeah. Boulders like IR farming. Good grief. I definitely did not have that experience, Kevin. 5 at the line. 5 at the line. Came from dirt and oval. Recently started my tenure in road racing, and it's something fun, brother. Yeah, man. I think, you know, everybody needs to try the other side.
Sorry, Michael. I was bleeding to slow down. I'll be on my way.
I'd say that to every road racer too. If you want to get comfortable battling people, side by side, like go get your ass in a NASCAR car and go flying around Charlotte. You'll get comfortable driving side by side real fast. Oilfield sim. Nice. Yeah. Dirt stuff I'm not good at. Oval I've done actually pretty good amount. But been a minute. Last real oval race I did that I actually took seriously was the Daytona 500. No, actually the Indy 500 too. I do those 2 special events. That's pretty much it on the oval side of things for me these days. I used to do NASCAR leagues and everything. Like I was in it. Good time. It was nice. What did JR say? Curious. He might be angry. He might be mad at me for recommending it. Nice. 55 cars on the grid. He thinks Q37, P31, 1X. 2 competitive passes under green. Overall, a success. Hell yeah. Glad you had fun. Seems to be getting himself back into iRacing, which is awesome. Somebody I used to race with a lot. Back in the old shake and bake team. Good times, man. Bunch of Skippy drivers trying to figure out how to turn left and right in GT3 cars over the course of 24 hours. Always a strange feeling. Alright, I really want to see if I can get a legitimate 43. Really need to take advantage. This thing does have good brakes in this set. I guess it's the brake bias. Got to take advantage of that in those two corners specifically. Turns 3 and 5. And I guess 6. I'm gonna brake a little deeper than I can in the other set. Yeah. I mean, if you've done oval, you know. It can be a little aggressive. It's the nicest way you can say it. Road can be pretty tough too in certain circumstances, but generally speaking, I would say it doesn't hold much of a candle to the oval stuff. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, once you find a car that you really click with, or a series that you click with, it really opens up a whole new world, you know? People forget that those other disciplines exist sometimes. But yeah, you can learn a lot by driving different cars, different series, different disciplines, for sure. Hey, appreciate that follow, thank you. LPC. Haven't found those GT3. Suck at them all. Yeah, I mean, take advantage of the test drive when those pop up and try to drive them all. They all have their quirks for sure. Hopefully you find one that you click with. I want a clean 43. Anybody else gets stubborn when you get in one of these practice sessions and you like get to this like, you know, this mark and you're like, I want to get over that mark, and then I'll leave, and you just feel like you can't leave until you do it? Or is that just me? Dang it. Barely clean, but losing time. Constantly spin the R8 and 296, slowing the Mustang. Not just you. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we get our competitive. There we go.
43.9.
Alright, I can alt F4 now. No. It's just such a sketchy lap. Jesus. Damn it. I didn't hook that thing.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Moy, are you spinning on entry or exit with Ferrari? So annoying. So annoying. Oh, I was at least a 10th up. I really tried to hold that brake in there too. Damn it. Entry usually right before letting off the brakes. Let me think about that for a second. I got it turned. I'm already sliding. Son of a gun. Just too much. Pushing too hard. Traction control kicked in and is like, nope. Good thing for me coming from running dirt oval. Yeah, throttle control is massive, especially in some of these cars. Like if you drive the McLaren, for instance, like really important. Mustang, Mercedes, any of the ones that have front engines like those guys, but also the McLaren for some reason, it just gets real happy on throttle. But yeah, if you've learned that skill, that definitely translates over. Biggest thing you're probably struggling with is braking. It's if I had to guess. Nah, you're not too late. I got a little bit in me. On entry right before letting off the brakes. I'm not sure what that would be then. Think you're just going too deep into it? You need to back your braking markers up a little bit? The old Ringmeister. Nice, man. I bet that's been pretty popular this week, huh? MX-5s on the ring. Bet that's been pretty good. Surprisingly, I'll use a lot of brake on dirt too. Interesting. I'm thinking like, the thing I struggled with was the transition of not getting so hard on and deep into the brake so quick. Like that's where I was losing a lot of my time. Like from the point of braking to the apex, I was just slowing down too hard too fast, and I was losing lots of time. So just learning how to be more patient getting to the brakes and then getting on them like hard. So much time in there. In these cars specifically. Started 11th, finished 7th, wasn't 5th. No complaints. Hell yeah, brother. I like the double green. I don't think I'd ever heard that until you guys started saying it in the chat. Double green is just a great day, you know? You get double greens, you leave with a smile on your face. Hard to ask for much more than that. Always a smile. I'm looking at the wall here and I'm trying to figure out where did we walk through the wall when we were at Daytona for the 24. It was somewhere in here. Because I remember we walked down pit road right before the race started. We were on pit road, like checking on the cars and stuff. And I remember you couldn't walk, you were walking on the grass, but they roped this part off for some reason. They obviously rope around the Daytona sign, but everywhere else you could walk. But for some reason around here, they wanted us to go all the way around. And so I remember standing like right here, and I have a picture. Shit, let me find it. I have a picture. I'm standing there looking down into turn 1, basically. It was just so cool. Yeah. There you go. This was literally about, I don't know, 30 minutes before the Daytona 24 started in 2023. So yeah, this is us leaving. You walk through the wall to get back into the stands. And I just thought this was such a cool angle. You can see all the marks because they've been practicing on the track for the whole week. And so just fucking getting it right on into turn 1. Thought that was so cool. Super, super cool. Trying to think of what else. I got some other cool shots from that. Oh, it's so that place specifically is so huge. It's crazy. Here's one that kind of blow your mind. This is obviously, this is the tri-oval, and this is me level. I did my best to get it level. This is the tri-oval, boys. Look at that shit. Got the Daytona Rolex 24 up there. This is the tri-oval. That's like what, 16 degrees of banking or something, I think. Obviously the big boys are like 30, something like that. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. Standing there in person, I just could not believe that it was as angled as it is. Honestly, kind of insane. Yeah, we got to like get right up on the cars, which was really quite cool. Here's another one. This is so this one of the guys, I don't know if he's not in the picture, but one of the mechanics for this car, for Magnus Racing, his name's Derek, and he's an iRacer. And once you get the week of the Daytona 24, every year he posts a thread in the general forum, and he just shares tons of pictures and stuff from behind the scenes as a mechanic on one of the cars during the 24 for that weekend. And yeah, I saw him in the thread and I was like, bro, I'm going to be there. He's like, come find me. So I tried to find him the days before the race on like Thursday and Friday when it wasn't going to be quite so hectic, but I literally did not have a chance to see him until right before the race started. So this is Saturday morning. Yeah, that was a good one. I don't think of anything else that was really cool. This is where we sat. We sat way up in turn 1. So my wife and I sat up here. I'm not sure how many more rows were behind us, but it wasn't many. Maybe like 5 rows behind us. Honestly, we were at the very, very top because I wanted to be able to see the whole track. And honestly, when they got into the bus stop, even from here, like you really couldn't see them. Like they were so far away. But obviously this is into turn 1. There's the kink. Yeah, getting back onto NASCAR 1 and 2. So like sitting there was nice. A lot of people sat there obviously because it was a really great spot to sit because you got to see a ton of action. But yeah, we sat up there for a while. But it's cool. Like, so back here you can see Daytona Beach. So we actually stayed in a hotel on the beach. It's like one way I could convince my wife to go in the first place. But yeah, we stayed out there. Pretty sweet. What else, man? What else? This will never do it justice. So we were leaving at the time, and my wife was like, oh, go in here. Like, we, you know, we basically never got any closer to the cars in anger. We were sitting up top for so long. Anyway, we're walking out, and she was like, just go, you know. So we went and stood out here for a second, and I just could not believe how loud those cars were. This will not do it justice. I turned it down so it doesn't kill your ears. But they were just so fast, so loud, just unbelievable. Good times, man. Just hauling ass, dude. Hauling ass. Oh, so good. You have the chance to go watch live. Yeah, I tell you, man. I wish I have a aversion to flying, unfortunately. So I did it once. I buckled up, took the flight down to Florida. It was totally worth it. I'd like to go back. I've been thinking about going down, like last minute, just going. I don't know if I could do it, but I've been thinking about it. It's just nothing describes it, man. And like where we were standing, you felt it through your entire body, you know, like, and that was just 1 or 2 going by every second or half second. It wasn't like a giant pack of them, you know. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Nothing but supercars over here in Australia. How far? I mean, I know Australia is massive, but how far are you away from like Bathurst or something? That would be an incredible place to go to. Man, the new iRacing looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I downloaded it. It was a really big update, but it's worth it for sure. Yeah, just everything about those cars. It just nothing like it, man. Super cool. Friends making me go. Love it. Oh my god, dude. Have you been to Bathurst? I assume there's 100% yes coming. Man, that just seems like it would be an incredible race to go to. Yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks, hands down. Love that track. Love that race. The special event that they do in iRacing. It's one of my favorites for sure. Just such an incredible track. And I love going back and watching YouTube videos of some of those psychopaths and those Australian supercars. Fuck. Just flat out. I mean, it's honestly insane. It's insane. And I love every second of it. Just over the supercars. Been the same for so long. Used to go every year when I was a lad. Nice, nice. So you've never been to the Bathurst 12-hour race? Feels like an opportunity, man. 1.5 hours. That's nothing, you know? I didn't go to VIR this year. I'm about 3 hours from VIR. I felt like that was kind of an aggressive, like none of the kids wanted to go with me. My wife wasn't going to go. So it was going to be a solo trip. And I just felt like that was a lot. Like 3 hours there, 3-4 hour event at least. And then 3 hours back all in one day. I was like, it seems like a long day. And for us, the VIR IMSA race happens so it's late August, which in Virginia it's hot as fuck outside in late August. So it's like literally the hottest time of the year. It's muggy, it's humid as unbelievable. It's just a terrible, terrible time to have a race in Virginia. But went to the Bathurst 1000 in 1998. Hot damn, dude. I really need to get over my fear of flying, to be quite honest with y'all. I really do. Yeah. I just can't imagine. Like, if I was that close, I would 1000% I'd go every year. Like, a buddy of mine, Nick, he lives in Jacksonville. And so, he's literally like an hour or less to Daytona. So he went last year. He's going to go again this year. And I'm like, bro, if I lived an hour away from Daytona, I would go every year, 100%. For me, that's like driving to Charlottesville. Like, it's like nothing. I would go every year, no question. But unfortunately for me, Daytona is about 10 hours in the car. And the flight, I could get a direct flight to Orlando. It's about 2.5 hour flight. And then it's like a 45-minute drive to Daytona from the airport, which is totally fine. But it's the flight part, man. I'm just so scared of flying. I fucking hate it. Jumps out of airplanes in the Army. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. From Georgia, so I know what you mean about August. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. If there's a place that's worse, yeah, that's Georgia. Yeah, places like that. Just brutal. Brutal. Fort Stewart for 10 years. Oh, I guess that's in Georgia. Nice. Hyattsville. What's a good website for setups? I would recommend VRS. I would recommend VRS to almost anybody. If you're looking for like that last 10th or whatever, and you're really comfortable in the cars, P1 docs probably a little bit faster most of the time. But we're talking a 10th-ish, you know what I'm saying? Not much. And what you get as part of the package, not to mention it's half the cost. So VRS is half the cost of P1 docs. Setups are quite good. In fact, this week at Long Beach, I am a half a second faster. Like no bullshit. A half a second faster for me, for whatever reason, in the Porsche at Long Beach on VRS than I am in P1 docs. I don't know why. So it's not always the case that they're going to be faster, but generally speaking, they're faster. But with VRS, you get a really good setup that's generally pretty safe, and you get all the telemetry tools, the coach lap, the video, the reference lap, like all the things. To me, it's hard to beat that package. So I would recommend VRS for the vast majority of people, for sure. But yeah. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things you decide if you want to spend $10 a month for it. And if you don't, yeah, I don't know what the answer is if you don't, honestly, but yeah. All right, boys, that's going to do it for me. It's 11:30 p.m. my time. I'm glad I got a chance to run all 3 tracks. I also have replays from all 3. So I'm going to have a chance tomorrow to go get some thumbnails. I don't know why this isn't popping up. But I'll be on tomorrow morning. Well, not for you guys, but I'll be on tomorrow morning grabbing some thumbnails, getting all my stuff ready for tomorrow night. Plan to race Daytona until I fall asleep at the wheel. And yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to go. So So yeah, I will definitely be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure exactly what time, probably late 7, 8, something in that range. But yeah. Yeah, shit. A whole different side of the world, brother. Yeah, Hama's a good one too, actually. If you get a chance to try some of them out, maybe give them a shot. But I just think VRS is a great value. It's the cheapest and it gives you the most stuff. It's like kind of hard to beat the value proposition, but yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Wasn't really expecting to do a whole lot, but man, this really went a lot longer than I wanted, or not wanted, but planned, which is always a good thing, having fun. So appreciate y'all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow night with officials in hand. We're going to go kick some ass at Daytona and hopefully get back to getting closer to 4,000 instead of 3,000, but we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. So thank y'all. I'll see y'all later. Until next time, deuces.